Chapter 13. Nancy began Chapter 13 with a renewed sense of urgency. The missing clock, the shadowy watcher, and Crowley's cryptic message were all pointing her in the same direction. She knew she needed to retrace Crowley's steps, literally. If the clock had vanished from the Topham estate, someone must have moved it, and Nancy Drew intended to find out who. Her first stop was the old furniture shop on Maple Street, a place Crowley had visited often. The shopkeeper, Mr. Dawes, was a quiet man with a keen memory for antiques. When Nancy asked about clocks, particularly older, worn ones, his eyes lit with recognition. He recalled a clock matching her description being brought in not long ago by a pair of rough-looking men. They claimed it was junk and wanted quick cash. Nancy's pulse quickened. She asked what happened to it. Mr. Dawes explained that he had refused to buy it. The clock was too damaged, and the men seemed too eager. They left in a hurry, muttering to each other as they went. But before they left, one of them dropped a small scrap of paper. Mr. Dawes had kept it, thinking it might be important. He handed it to Nancy now. The paper was torn and smudged, but one line stood out clearly: "Meet at the old mill." Nancy felt a chill. The old mill had been abandoned for years, a place locals avoided after dark. If the men had taken the clock there, it meant they were hiding something, and they didn't want anyone finding it. As Nancy stepped out of the shop, she glanced down the street and froze. The same car, the same watcher. The figure leaned against the door, arms crossed, as if daring her to continue. Nancy lifted her chin and walked to her car with steady determination. She now had a destination, she had a clue, and she had the unmistakable sense that the mystery was reaching its breaking point. The old mill held answers, the clock was out there, and Nancy Drew was ready to follow the trail, no matter who was watching.